with sorrow and anger, we mark the 4th anniversary of Russia's cruel and unprovoked invasion of Ukraine. 4 roki tomu sejmecene pokidok Putin wytowiście w Ukrainie. The people of Rye and of all England stand firmly behind Ukraine in its fight to drive the invaders off their land and to retain their freedom and independence. Zdrowi zawsze. Our friends from Ukraine remain welcome and valued guests in our town until such a time as they are able to return to their own beautiful country. Wy nasi lubi drusi. We hope that the day will soon come when you will be reunited with your loved ones at home. Chai Putin horit upekli. May God bless old England and the ancient town of Rye. Slava Ukraini! And may God save the King!
Right.
4 years ago, the Russians invaded Ukraine, thinking it would all be over in a matter of weeks or indeed days. The fact that we're here 4 years later is testament to the amazing fortitude, courage and strength of all the people of Ukraine, those men and women who have fought long and hard against a much larger, much more resourced enemy. And it's so sad that it is 4 years later that we're still having to commemorate that invasion. They came to a town which I know they were pleased to discover the name Rye, meaning Ukrainian for paradise. And they came here and they found a little bit of paradise here. You are in our hearts because of everything you have to suffer, how you have lost family and friends, and you have family and friends who daily are out there fighting, just living in the face of a rather, in fact, terribly evil enemy. Your courage, as I say, is absolutely amazing, and I really have to say thank you so much indeed for being part of Rye. We hope that there will not be a 5th commemoration of this event, and hopefully this will be the last one, but our hearts and minds and everyone in Rye goes out to you. Thank you so much, and Slava Ukraini. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, thank you, Town Crier. For 4 years here, we have provided sanctuary for quite a lot of families in both Rye and Rye District. I remember in March 22, I set up a hub here and linking in with other hubs, and I travelled all over the countryside meeting families who had arrived quite suddenly from Ukraine and were living with host families. We had 25 families at that stage, and the number has dwindled. People have moved back to Ukraine, some have moved elsewhere in the UK, and we're now down to about 10 families in Rye District, and the hub still, after 4 years, tries to provide a monthly tea event or a get-together, and we help sort their problems about visas and relatives and all the other things, and we will continue to do so. Our support for individuals here has brought us very much close to the conflict, and talking to all the ladies who are living here, talking about their relatives and where they've come from, where they've been displaced from, has really brought home the horrors of the conflict. And there are some serious horrors. I heard this morning casualties on both sides have now reached well over 1.8 million. And so we're up to casualty levels of those that we saw in the whole of the First World War. With our hope, I personally hope that all the relationships that we've made over the 4 years with the many, mostly ladies and children that have been here, we will maintain those. And I'm looking forward to an ambition that I always had, which was to visit Odessa and Sevastopol. So I never got there when I was a serviceman, and I would really like to go. So I hope that Warren Inna, who's one of our group, who lives down there, I'll be descending on them at some stage when peace breaks out.